My name is Inspector Gadget, and I wanted to give my thoughts on Mike MATEI, Brown Bricks. I just want to talk quickly about Mike MATEI. Um, Mike, I've been watching Mike since just the beginning. Whenever he first started making videos for Cinemassacre, I've been watching Cinemassacre since the beginning, like all the way at the beginning. Like I remember in like 2007 or something watching AVGN. Um, and I used to binge watch the episodes, and um, I remember, I remember Mike making when he was making the videos when James was filming the movie and stuff, and um, like when he made like when he was doing the game reviews and stuff, like Castlevania Blood Moon. I remember him being in Board James. Um, I don't think I ever saw the Elmo video back in the day. I saw it later, many years later. But um, Mike, Mike gets a lot of hate, obviously, um, and I understand like his personality is not for everybody. But my sense of humor is kind of like his, so I can relate to Mike. I think I have some like similarities with him, just in maybe like in the way I think and stuff. Because I've watched his live streams religiously over the past few years, and you know, if you watch someone that much, you really kind of get to know them and get to know their personality. Um, and like I said, I know he gets under a lot of people's skin, and I understand that like his comedy, his sense of humor is like it's like mine, where like a lot of my videos, like they're not really for everybody. Like a lot of people might have trouble understanding my sense of humor. And I've actually had that be a problem here on my channel because um, I've had quite a few videos where I did something funny that I thought was funny, and people were just like, "This is stupid," or "This is cringe," or whatever, trolls, people just not understanding what I'm trying to do. My loyal viewers and subscribers that have stuck around, you guys like understand, so I'm grateful for that. But I'm grateful for you guys. I really am. I love you guys. um and Mike is like the same way, where he has a loyal group of fans. It's almost like a cult following, sort of. I don't want to say it's a cult, but um he has a dedicated fan base, and um the other people, I think a lot of people watch him just to troll him and stuff, like, or a lot of people watch him because of his raging and stuff, which um you know I watch him for like a lot of reasons. Like I think he's a great gamer. um he plays a lot of Mike and I have the same sense of our same we have the same interest in like retro stuff, because I love Nintendo. Is like NES is like my favorite console ever. I just grew up with that, so I'm partial to it. So I can relate to Mike in that area. Um, and I watch him for his commentary. I love his like long-winded rants, and he just goes off on these rants that are like really funny sometimes. Mike can really be funny when he wants to, and that's the thing I think a lot of people don't resonate with is like his sense of humor. Um, but I I don't understand the hate towards him. I understand that he's done some like controversial things, and I'm not going to go into what all that stuff because real fans already know, and we don't really care. Like, um, now I'm not saying like I agree with Mike all the time. Like he does some things that I don't really agree with. Like, but overall, I think he does make good content, and I think he's a very dedicated streamer. he he streams regularly, and he does usually he does like between 3 and 7 hour streams, which is pretty typical from what I understand. But um, I've seen a lot of streamers who do shorter streams, like an hour or two. Um, but usually with gamers, longer streams are common. But Mike, I feel like he shows a lot of dedication when he plays games. Um, he really has like persistence when it comes to like he'll sit there and rage at a game for hours, like just really frustrated, but he'll like persist until the end until he beats it. Like when he did the Ninja Gaiden NES no death, no sub weapons. And I thought that was really impressive because Ninja Gaiden is a hard game. It's a really hard game, and say what you want about Mike's gaming skill, but it takes a lot of skill to do something like that. You don't just casually beat Ninja Gaiden with no death and no sub weapons like that. That takes some level of skill, you know what I mean? So Mike, he does have gaming skill, and there's people who complain that he doesn't play enough newer games, and then you have people that complain that he doesn't play enough older games, retro games. And I think he really tries to make both sides happy. Like he'll play newer stuff and older stuff will kind of alternate. And I personally I like newer and older games, but when Mike plays like retro stuff, I really enjoy it. I really like when he does the hacks, like Zelda hacks, Mario hacks, stuff like that, Castlevania. Um, but yeah, I just want to give my general thoughts on Mike, and I do feel like the hate towards him is undeserved, but I know that he sort of gets into it with trolls a little bit. But the thing with Mike is he kind of lets it like brush off. He doesn't like sit there and get into these big wars with trolls. Like he might give it back to him a little bit when they razz him or whatever, and then he'll just kind of like let it go and move on. Well, I think it really takes that kind of attitude to make it as a public figure or a content creator, an online personality. It really takes a level of like having a thick skin and being able to just like let the trolls like brush off, like just to not let them affect you so much. I think Mike definitely has that. I do think some of the trolls can be pretty mean when it comes to Mike, but um, yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of, I think the hate towards Mike is undeserved. I just, I accept that he's not for everybody, and that's why he has, like I said, more of a kind of a cult following. Because us real fans can like really understand him and everything and his personality. So, um, I'm just gonna end this because I'm rambling. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Donations are appreciated, but not necessary. Thank you guys for your support. I'll talk to you later.